Our first look inside the West Side Market since yesterday's devastating fire. News Channel 5's Paul Kiska actually got to walk through the market today.
Well, that's right, Danita. The vendors were allowed in at 1 o'clock to go see the damage up close and personal. And the news media, including News Channel 5, we got to go in there about 3 o'clock. Sure smells like smoke in there. There's a lot of heavy smoke damage to the high ceilings of the main marketplace. The fire ripped through the Sebastian meat stand, the Foster stand early Wednesday morning. That's where most of the damage, though, is contained. Firefighters did a good job of keeping that fire from spreading, but heavy smoke and soot covered the walls of the high ceilings of the market. And that smoke, it contaminates the food, so the food will have to be thrown out in those cases. Heading into one of the busiest weekends of the year for the West Side Market, Super Bowl weekend. They cater a lot of parties. Now, the cause of the fire appears to be accidental, might be electrical in nature. That's still being investigated. Produce vendors located outside the main area could reopen tomorrow, but expect to wait until next week. When the main market can reopen isn't known at this moment.
The main thing is to get those walls and all the counters, everything cleaned with the soot, so the health department says it's okay to go back in there. It's extremely filthy.
As I looked over toward the south end, really didn't seem to be as bad, but understanding that I know that smoke traveled everywhere.
They were able to view their stands, were able to take some personal effects. They will be back here tomorrow morning to start the cleanup process. They will have to remove personal belongings out of their stand, and then we will have a disposal process for the removal of any of the product that cannot be sold.
All right, a lot of the vendors asked the city officials today, since the city owns the building and they lease it, they rent it, if they would get a break on that rent while it's closed, while the cleanup process continues. City officials said they'll look into that question. We have plenty of video of the smoke damage. We'll show that to you coming up at 6 o'clock on News Channel 5. Live from the West Side Market, Cleveland Landmark still closed after that fire. Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.
All right, Paul, thank you very much. We have this story.